Greetings, ladies and gents. My name is Rob the Gamer, and welcome to You Are Worthless, a video game where nothing happens. So, okay. Well, I originally read a couple comments, or not comments, but I read about the game, and literally it's like you have to click, I guess, or you kind of just you're moving on yourself. I'm not doing anything. Like I'm not moving, I'm not pressing any keys. I'm just kind of clicking as it flashes. I'm assuming because because someone had commented and said that every time, you know, they kind of walked, the game would flash and then they would restart, and that's what would happen. So literally, this game is a game, not really a game. It's just a walking simulator in a foggy area where you're just walking, and I don't know. It's just kind of like white noise. So it's just you with your thoughts, really. But I figured this would be kind of a perfect game to kind of just, you know, like just kind of talk a little bit. And I wanted to start. I wanted to go with this game because literally with the title, with starts out with "You are worthless," and I just have to say that you are not. You are not worthless, which is probably what I'm going to actually end up naming this game, is You Are Not Worthless, because nobody is worthless. You guys are amazing. Everyone is amazing. Everyone has some sort of special piece of them, because they always say that no one is the same, and I am a firm believer of that because I went to school for it. I went to school literally to learn, and kind of I was taught, and it's been kind of just encrypted into my brain. It's a part of my DNA now that you can't judge a person by what they do. You have to really look at the big picture, and that just kind of made me really think, no person is worthless. Everyone has something special about them. Everyone has a place in this world. That's why you were placed in this world, because there is something about you that is going to make this world better. People are brought up into shitty situations, end up being shitty people, and it's horrible to think like that. But you out there watching, you just need to know that you are special. You are indeed a special person, and if any of you has ever had any trouble believing that, I just want to tell you and reassure you that you are not worthless. You are going to do something great. You are going to change the world. You are going to make this life, or make this world better. Whether it's through, hard work, advancing your education, whether you're advancing your education in art, music, science, mathematics, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to change the world somehow. You are. I mean, if you don't further your education, that doesn't mean that you're unincluded in this, because you're still going to do great things. Every one of us is capable of doing great things. And for anyone who's ever felt, they just, there's no point in them being in this world, and for any of you out there that's ever felt like you don't belong in this world, like there's no place for you, and that you don't deserve to be here, like you're just a body, Believe me when I say you are worth more than you've ever imagined. And you are going to do so many great things. Whether you believe it or not, only time will tell. And I think that is the toughest part of this entire, topic, is that some of us are just impatient. I know I am. I'm very impatient. Been impatient my whole life. I've only recently had to learn to be patient. And that's just how it is. That's how it's going to be with everything. You put your mind, body, and soul into something, and I promise you it'll work out. And that goes for anyone who's ever felt lonely in their life. If you've ever felt like, no one can love you, no one will ever love you, like you just have to believe, and you just have to know there is someone out there for everyone. Everyone has a second half. Everyone has somebody. Yeah, they're not just going to come out and say, hey, surprise, I'm your somebody. But if you shut yourself down, if you shut down trying to find that person, how do you expect them to find you? Because they could be looking. They could very easily be looking, and you just don't know it. You just need to truly believe that there is someone for you, and you need to make sure you fight looking for them. Because there is someone out there for everyone. And it's not going to be easy. Believe me, once you do find that person, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It never is. This is life. This is reality. And fights are a good thing. They are. They help us to develop our relationships. So just remember that. Remember that and keep that in the back of your mind every time you fight. That is not a sign of weakness. That your relationship is a sign, like it's not a sign that your relationship is coming to an end. It's a sign. It will only come to an end if you believe it's going to come to an end. You have to fight for everything you do. Relationships, jobs, dreams, especially dreams, man. There is no way out if you, or there's no way that you can't succeed unless you stop believing, unless you become too impatient, too blinded by, what everyone else's thoughts and ideas, society's thoughts and ideas of what you're supposed to do. Because if you just did what society told you, you'd become a robot, an emotionless robot that worked 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, went home, went to bed, woke up, and did everything all over again. We are unique creatures in the fact that we have the ability to change the world. And the reason I am so headstrong about this is because I knew someone, I had someone in my life who was a firm believer of that too. She believed that she could change the world, and she did everything she could, and that was my sister. She passed away by a distracted driver, and she never got that chance. And when she passed, I told myself, I was gonna take her message, take her idea, and I was gonna make it my own, a part of me, if you will. This isn't a sad sap story. This isn't a guilt trip by any means. This is a motivational cue for me and for anyone who's watching this. You are not worthless. You have a mission, you have a dream, like we all do. You have a purpose. And if you don't think you have a purpose, you will find one. Believe me, you will. You will find your purpose. So for anyone out there who's fighting these feelings, who's fighting the depression and anxiety and just truly believe that there is nothing, there's no point for them being here, just remember that there is. You are who you are for a reason, and you are who you are because there is a purpose for you. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever think that it's okay to take the easy way out, because it's not. Because you are needed more than you can ever imagine. You are loved more than you can ever imagine. And you are needed more than you can ever imagine. But thank you, guys, for anyone who's watching this, who's still watching this, I should say, considering the fact that it's been nothing but me walking in a foggy area. I mean, I left the street lights and now I'm on the mountains. So, but I figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of let you guys know that I'm always here for you. For anyone who's watching this, for anyone who needs someone, who needs to let themselves be known that they need help. If you need to talk to someone and you just feel like there's no one you can talk to, I hope you get that. I hope you see this video, and I hope you know that I am here for you. I will not judge you. I will not belittle you. I will take everything anyone says, and I will do everything in my power to help you. So please message me, please comment, please do whatever you can to let me know that you need help, and I will do my very best to help you. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'm Rob the Gamer, and I just hope that I've helped someone. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.